Welcome back to Therapy Thursday. I'm Pete Kissel with the Proactive Athlete. I'm getting old. I came to realize this based on one factor. Things that I used to do hurt for way longer afterwards. Take, for example, running. Because I'm an idiot, I like to go out way too fast too quickly, and then I'm sore for a couple of days after. Typically, for me, it ends up being right in the mid portion of my Achilles tendon. So I texted my buddy Dave, who does the other half of these videos, and he said that he's dealing with a glaring case of Achilles tendonitis right now as well. So then I started to look into Achilles tendonitis in masters runners, and it turns out it's the #1 most common injury in the masters running group. Old people like us, we get Achilles tendon pain. So then I started to wonder, well, is there any way I can actually prevent this from happening? And it turns out there is one variable that you can control to prevent it from happening. When you look at studies with masters runners with Achilles tendon pain, a couple of things come to light. One, they have far weaker calf muscles. So when they subject them to strength testing of their calves on the affected side, it's quite a bit weaker than the unaffected side. So it's been suggested that strength training can help prevent Achilles tendon problems. Now, many of you that have had Achilles tendon issues have probably been prescribed different variations of eccentric heel drops, whether off the ground or off the stair, just coming down slowly on one side. Those can be painfully boring, and in clinic, we know that the compliance rate is very low. So more recently, they compared those to just heavy, slow resistance training, and it was shown that they're essentially equal in terms of outcomes, except the heavy, slow resistance training people have way better compliance. You can throw more variety at it. You can lift very heavy, which is more exciting to people. So your goal is going to be 3 sets of 3 different exercises for your calves at a very slow rate. To truly affect the tendon, it has to be roughly 3 seconds up and 3 seconds down. So different examples, you could have a barbell on your back and doing 3-second up calf raises and 3 seconds down. Your goal is to actually get it heavy enough that you're only doing 6 to 8 repetitions. So this has to be all-out strength efforts. 3 sets, 3 different exercises, and a 2018 Cochrane review suggested twice weekly. So now you have the answer. You have Achilles tendon pain, or you've had it in the past and you're worried about running and saying, well, how can I prevent this from derailing me? Strength training is the #1 way. We'll see you next week on Therapy Thursday.